Ah, ça marche. Bon, on va voir ce que ça donne.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I ask you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. You remember blinking, don't you? That thing you did? Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch. What's a better word? Notion? A better word than that. Ah. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stir. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you... We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you. Sorry you had to hear that. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years.
Yeah.
That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking...
J'ai pas cligné des yeux, salaud.
We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it too.
Du coup, ouais, tu passes de scène quand tu clignes des yeux et qu'il y a le métronome.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Ok. Les seashells, j'aime bien. Non, je déteste ça, mais...
See that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
Du coup, tout le truc, c'est de pas cligner des yeux avant que les scènes soient finies, mais j'imagine qu'il y a des scènes qui vont être super longues.
Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it here? No.
Elle a été volée, désolé madame.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Je cligne pas des yeux. Le salaud.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah, I worried that might have something to do with it.
Il va là où je l'envoie. Ouin. Ouin. Ah, j'ai cligné des yeux.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems.
Ouin.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
You're right. No. You're right.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Je suis un artiste. Pas déconner. Non.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Mais non, maman, je suis sûr que t'es une super artiste. On ouvre le livre. Je cligne.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
High School Choir in Concert, elle a fait des concerts.
I think I could make it further than conducting the high school choir.
Il faut pas cligner là. Oh non!
Hey, Benny.
Faut pas parler non
You
plus.
ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached.
Un chien.
Richard.
Un chat! Oh, il a un œil crevé. Oh là là!
We can't keep...
Je peux pas froncer les yeux. C'est terrible.
Now
Oh.
play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Trop mimi le chat. Pouh.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano
Il
there.
est trop mimi, je le veux. Là, je peux vraiment pas bouger les yeux, sinon il va croire que je cligne. C'est horrible, je suis figé. Je vais écouter maman jouer. Je suis obligé de garder les yeux grands ouverts comme ça. Ça va, maman? Non, je peux passer. Allez. Oh. Next.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Oh, c'est dur.
Well, just remember to...
Ouais, dès que je suis plus en face de la cam en fait. Hein. Comme j'ai pas mes lunettes, je suis obligé de m'approcher de l'écran pour aller voir certains trucs. Du coup, ça fait complètement cracher. Je vais faire gaffe du coup. Oh. On va enfin jouer du vrai piano. Il y en a marre du faux piano.
Wait, is that... That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Sure, but you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task. She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Ah, on peut pas rigoler non plus. On peut rien faire dans ce jeu, putain. Heureusement, il y a petit chat pour me faire plaisir. J'aime petit chat.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Mon petit chat. Qu'est-ce que je dois faire avec ce machin? Un dessin du chat, mais oui.
I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Oh, il ronronne, pur. Je crois que c'est bon la scène là. Hein. J'ai tout. Allez.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly
Bon, il est là,
happen
il a grandi.
tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Et moi je m'améliore aussi. Oh bah non, pisse pas sur la table. Quel salaud. C'est un vrai sagouin.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February.
Il joue
remember?
plus.
You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius,
Au père, c'était un
I would
bâtard.
respond to that as well. No such luck for me.
On peut pas rigoler, on peut pas boire, on peut pas sourire, on peut pas parler. Qui est des yeux, hein, bon. Je fais rien, je bouge pas. J'attends. J'ai mal aux yeux. Aïe, aïe. Oui, aïe. Ça fait mal. J'ai l'impression que la sonnerie se rapproche. Aïe. Allez, gros. Quelque chose. Elle s'approche vraiment. Elle s'approche plus. Bon. Oh.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Ouais, ouais.
Subdivide the time. 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Fais chier, c'est ça?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Wow.
Ernie!
Ernie!
Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
Oh, God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
God, Ernie, I'm worried too.
J'ai pas
So
cligné,
you're
j'ai pas
saying
bougé
it's
là,
coincidence that
sérieux.
it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
Ernie's boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
Equal distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie. I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just
Sale
happened to find this
histoire.
cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more.
Sorry, I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay, that's funny. That's really witty.
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
Maybe we can put them outside or something. Until we can find homes for them.
Ah oui, hein, on les tue pas. Hein.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it. Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those two.
Extremely expensive, right?
No, can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
C'est comme le téléphone, je dois pas cligner des yeux mais il se passera rien. Je bouge pas, je cligne pas des yeux. Le bruit d'un chien ça. Il y a un chien qui mange les chatons. J'ai cligné des yeux.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Il est moins bon qu'avant là.
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket. 2 washers on each screw. So that means we need 8 washers. We have none. Where the hell are the washers?
The quiz said find the 0, and he just...
Et
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
plus ado ou enfant, non ado quand même l'ordi et tout. sais pas, entre les deux quoi. 11 ans.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right. It's my house. Just 5 minutes to get down, and I'll drive it back when you up there.
You're not my house. You're not. Fall back, you fool! Have your head.
Elle a l'air sympa la voisine.
I'm playing inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you. Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But, try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try. What the hell? How did he do that?
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Ah, very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
C'est dur, hein.
It's kind of one of those.
Lire le texte sans cligner des yeux tout en continuant de jouer. Il manquerait plus que Twitcher se mette à parler et je suis foutu.
I'll have a little more wine, please.
What a show.
J'ai l'impression que les parents ils s'entendent de moins en moins. Allez. Oh.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit,
Chloé.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
We are in the same class. On est dans la même classe, quelle coïncidence, garde à l'esprit qu'on est à l'école. On se connaît pas, ne m'adresse pas la parole jamais. Bisous Chloé.
I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sideline.
Quelle grosse connasse envers les enfants, je vous jure. Ceux qui oublient le passé se condamnent à le revivre.
Now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course. So, those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways.
You
And
broke
now,
my
on to what
talking
you've all
rule,
been waiting
but
for.
I asked you to,
Great.
so I guess I'll have to let you in.
Assessments, 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work, 20%. That's work we do while at class. Participation, 20%. I will give you a moment.
Je suis vraiment intéressé par le cours, donc je vais essayer de pas cligner des yeux. Ah, je crois que c'est fini. Bon. C'était vraiment très intéressant.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
Oh, oui.
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job.
Consters. Merde.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick.
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
Je suis bon en photo, je suis bon en piano. Évidemment, si je me gratte,
So what do
ça
you
ferme
think,
les yeux. Bon,
Benjamin, you think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
clearly.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John MacDonald?
I understand he's very difficult.
Bach. Il veut que je joue du Bach. Ces mecs n'ont aucune race. C'est l'enfer.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there. And a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet.
Pourquoi
So
pas
no
du
pressure.
Rachmaninoff?
I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age.
Elle fait un
Wouldn't be working
transfert.
at
Hein.
this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll
Elle
tell
rêve
you
d'une
that.
vie pour nous qu'elle aurait voulu avoir elle. Je veux pas le chiffonner. Je veux apprendre Bach. Je suis fort en piano, c'est comme ça.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
J'aurais dû lui répondre, c'est plus important. J'ai essayé, mais ça n'a pas voulu.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man,
Maybe
did I just
am
cause a
little
fight
checked out,
with your
but
parents? I'm sorry,
a little
dude.
checked out.
But you should also
Come on,
cherish
the ocean
these
here a little
moments.
bit.
My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got,
Mr. Kid.
and yes, that's a she.
Look at it.
The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a
Soir après qu'on parte se coucher, je vais me fauffer dehors et aller dormir sur la plage. Tu as une invitation des films muséa qui avait l'air constipé.
Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment.
Ew, why is he so scared looking? I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call,
So I
dude.
am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, well, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard! Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. God, why are you like that?
J'espère que je fais les bons choix. J'espère qu'on ne doit pas choisir entre une amie et...
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
En vrai, ce serait une grosse connerie de sortir la veille du truc. La meuf, elle fait chier. On lui dit juste un autre jour.
Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I say...
Je vais l'ignorer. Désolé chérie, mais... Je connaîtrais d'autres nanas. Mais ma carrière dans le piano, ça...
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Ah, c'est plus facile, je pense. T'es entraîné.
Why, he's marvelous. How did you ever train such a young boy to play like that?
If he doesn't let you in after that, I'm not even sure I'd want you at that school. And I could tell you were having so much fun up there. You rehearsed enough that it felt completely unrehearsed. I'm telling you, if we get you into a school like that, I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become. When we get back, let's wake Dad up and go down to the beach. What do you say? I want to celebrate. Smell that air. It's such a beautiful night.
Maman, elle en fait beaucoup quand même. Hein. J'aime pas trop qu'elle veuille diriger ma vie comme ça et tout. Hein. C'est pas...
Professional musician at 11 years old.
That's your mother saying that. You know, she doesn't consider kids to be professional musicians.
Because they're not.
What are you talking about?
Performers, yes. Musicians? No, they are not musicians.
Destroyer Tour, Anaheim, July 81. I'm telling you, Ace Frehley was conjuring spirits.
You should have seen the look on that old jerk's face when he realized what he had on his hands.
You think he was impressed?
Richard, his dentures nearly fell out. His mouth was open so wide.
So what? Our kid's a prodigy?
I don't like that word. He sounded pretty good. That's all I'll say.
Sounds pretty goddamn prodigal to me.
How many beers have you had, Richard?
Hey.
Will you?
Oh, I am. Believe me.
Comment?
We should do this more
Hey
often.
here.
Oh, trust me, I know. With summers like this, we should be doing this every night. Why don't we do this every night?
don't have to open it right now if you don't want to.
What do you mean? Of course he wants to.
I just don't want him to feel pressure.
Sure. Open it whenever. What does it say?
Lisez votre candidature avec soin. Marion est impressionnant, ça me nous annoncer que nous avons refusé notre candidature, c'est en bonne chance pour la suite de vos aventures musicales. La déception m'a fait cligner des yeux.
Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Je peux pas garder les yeux ouverts 5 minutes moi. Hein.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Oh là là, mais je cligne pas des yeux, le jeu il se fout de moi.
I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Si je veux, wesh.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B! You hear? Why isn't your son eating with us, Al?
Ah ouais.
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is hang out. What about his piano?
Oh, he doesn't play much anymore. But you have to see how good he's going to play.
Just show us after dinner.
I mean, if he'll let us. You know, tonight.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Wow.
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny.
You are not here to learn to be
Ah,
painters.
on rentre quand même dans l'école.
Here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art! Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend.
C'est super drôle comme
I want you
séquence.
all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece. I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear a talent like these.
C'est super drôle.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm
C'est
actually
celle où j'ai pris le moins de temps pour la faire et j'ai fait ça en 2 secondes.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. And one little thing. A birdie told me that Ilva Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into...
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Ah, je veux que j'arrête d'écouter les conseils de ma mère ou pas. Je sais pas ce que je fais. Ah, bah j'ai choisi.
You've crumpled my contract. Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got talent. But what's talent? Okay, that's it.
To be a difficult artist, the best of us are. This is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master, where will you... Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
Quelle œuvre. Quelle œuvre.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star, and how bored we become once it's settled. Keep rising, Benjamin.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so proud of you. This is nothing but a little bump in the road for me. I'm going to be fine. Okay? So don't even worry about calling me back. Just letting you know.
J'aurais dû répondre.
I love you.
That's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of.
C'est dur, hein.
Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny, you ready to come up here? Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you are a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Brain is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Brain is silent because Benjamin Brain is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing! The world has forgotten you, Benjamin! They have moved on! And I have moved on too. You have broken my heart.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
I do.
I'm gonna finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son? Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can...
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius.
I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody.
Il a changé de fringue.
Dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but... Whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your... Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now, be honest here. Music became the only thing he truly cared about, even more than his first love, Chloe. And although he gave it everything he had, he was still rejected from the conservatory his mother desperately wanted him to attend. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work. on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece.
I said shut up, you scumdolls! You lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.